Xabi Alonso, one of the greatest midfielders of all time. He's always been known for his incredible vision, passing, and knowledge of the game. But this season, Xabi's proved to be that he's a lot more than just a great midfielder. And in fact, he's now shaping up to be one of the biggest managerial prospects in world football. Xabi has taken Bayer Leverkusen from 17th place in the Bundesliga to 1st, made European qualification, and now averages 4 goals a game. This is the highest for a team in Europe this season. Unbeaten this season so far, winning 7 games out of 8, and also scoring 18 goals in them games. Just what is it that makes Xabi Alonso so good as a manager? And what's he doing at Leverkusen to make them Europe's top performing team this season? Let's find out. If we have a look at Xabi's life around football, first, he was born and bred into football. His father was Perico Alonso. He's won the Liga 3 times and is a bit of a Spanish legend. Alonso was heavily influenced by his father when it comes to football. They had similar playing styles, taking pleasure in passing the ball and understanding the game rather than scoring goals. Since a child, he's played as a defensive midfielder. This position is regarded as one of the hardest on the pitch. Alonso has always been clever. In fact, at 15, he lived in Ireland on a school exchange to learn English. He was a very switched-on young man. After being taught well by his father, he joined his first professional club, Real Sociedad. And from there, he just progressed and progressed. Had an illustrious career, playing under many extremely intelligent managers, including Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Ancelotti, Benitez. And if you put all these managers together, that's a lot of knowledge that he has. He's had the privilege to play under all these amazing managers and must have been sponging in information that whole time. That's not even including the players he's had the privilege to play with, including Ronaldo, Modric, Iker Casillas, and many more legends of the game. But it's not just the experience that he's had as a player, it's the brand of football that he's produced at Leverkusen that has made him really shine in the world of football. The brand of football being produced is supremely entertaining, averaging 4 goals a game, more than any other club in Europe. His immediate success in management has led to speculation that he could become the next Real Madrid or Liverpool boss down the line. When Alonso first decided to go into management after his retirement when he was 35, his club of choice was Real Madrid's youth team, and Xabi made immediate waves in football during this time. His young Real Madrid team played 23 games, and they won 22 and drew 1 in a season, scoring a total of 142 goals. After a great start in managerial positions, he then joined Real Sociedad and returned to the first club that he joined. He was coach of their B team, and it was clear after 2 seasons, Xabi Alonso was a serious manager. In just 2 seasons of being their manager, he secured them promotion back into the 2nd division of Spanish football. First time they've ever been there since 1962. This was incredible. The fundamentals of a brilliant manager were there. He was inexperienced, but the football his teams produced was amazing. People knew that after some experience gained as a manager, he could really be a great leader for the right squad. After 3 seasons, Alonso packed his bags from Sociedad. He got the call up to being the first team coach for Bayer Leverkusen. At the time, Leverkusen were in trouble. They had been knocked out the cup, hardly won any games that season, and were also sat in 17th place in the Bundesliga. They finished 3rd the previous season too. This appointment was viewed as hugely silly and a big risk. This is because Alonso hadn't had any top-flight managerial experience before. But it didn't take long for Alonso to work his magic at Leverkusen. He began at Leverkusen by implementing a new philosophy at the club. They were now to play 3 at the back and were heavy on possession, similar to how Alonso used to play as a player. It took him a while to implement this philosophy, but it was crucial he did so. But what was it that he implemented at Bayer Leverkusen that just made them into the monsters they are today? In his first season, he realized it was just as important to focus on a team's defense as it was their attack. He noticed they had a very leaky defense, so Alonso had to develop his team's style of play. He focused on having a very solid defense and would hit teams with an attractive brand of football on the other end of the pitch. He was able to play an adaptive style of football, meaning every game he would change the way he played and adapt to beat their opponent. Eventually, after having a good European run, they finished 6th in the Bundesliga, a great improvement since he took over. He had a new season to begin things his way. It was time for a rebuild. He had the signings, such as Granit Xhaka from Arsenal, Alejandro Grimaldi from Benfica, Victor Boniface for 20 million euros, Jonas Hoffmann, and Nathan Tella on deadline day. In the window, they added 8 players and spent way over 18 million euros. But this 18 million euros was a great investment. And now, after an incredible start to the season, they sit top of the league after 8 games. And it doesn't look like they're going to lose this position. They're doing great, and the incredible tactics and knowledge from Xabi Alonso is paying Germany. And I can't wait to see how he does throughout the current season. This is why he's dubbed to be the next Liverpool or Real Madrid boss, as an ex-player for both the teams. In fact, he is that well respected in Germany, he's garnered the nickname of the Professor after impressing the fans hugely. It will be highly entertaining watching Xabi Alonso can do in football management, but after all, it looks like football management in the future is in safe hands. Now, that's all I have for this week's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.